Our ribcage will protect our heart and our lungs, and we've got the spinal cord that protects our sorry, not the spinal cord, but the vertebral column. Yeah, the vertebral column would protect our spinal cord, and the cranium would protect our brain. Whereas the muscular system, it supports the body, allows it to move. We've got the biceps and the triceps and the quadriceps. And we've got the digestive system that breaks down the food and absorbs its nutrients. And then these nutrients are used by our body to make energy and to make different structures to make us like flourish biologically. There's a respiratory system, takes in oxygen and releases the waste gases. The nervous system would control the sensation, thoughts, movements, virtually all the other body activities. The circulatory system would transport the nutrients, oxygen, and other substances to the cells and carries away the wastes. Okay, so all these organ systems would make a multicellular organism or an individual. Let's see what an individual is. Various organs in plants and various organs in animals are assembled together to form an individual. So there are some characteristics of an individual. Like for example, each member of the same species is different from one another. For example, you and your friend, you're from the same species, right? You're both Homo sapiens. You're from the human species, the human race, but you've got different tools than her or him. You've got different behavior. You've got different yeah, like you're so different in many aspects. And the functions, the processes, and the activities are coordinated in ourselves. All systems will work in coordination, and the organism would react and respond as a whole to the environmental changes. Like, what is not an organism? The colonies that we studied, like the bacterial colonies, each each bacteria in a colony would react differently to the environment because they are not an organism. They're just a colony. They're just a group of bacteria living together. Okay, we're not a colony. We're just a multicellular organism. Okay. There is an example of the coordination in human beings. Like we've got the the glucose regulation in our bodies. For example, when our glucose levels rise, the insulin is released, and the insulin lowers the blood glucose and stores the glucose as uh, glycogen in our liver. And if the glucose levels go down, the glycogen from the liver is broken down by the secretion of glucagon, and it raises the blood sugar, normalizes the blood sugar. Okay? Then there is species or population. Very similar, potentially interbreeding organisms are called species. Members of one species inhabiting the same area is a population. You're probably seeing this thing in the biology textbooks. Like there's, I don't know if I should say this. Yeah, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. Yeah, that's how you do that. There's a kingdom plenty. There's, I don't know. Yeah, for example, there are several phylums in kingdom Animalia. Like there's a phylum Chordata, which we belong from. Okay, and then class Mammalia, we're from the mammal group. Okay, then we should come to the community part. Different, sorry, not different, a population of different species living in the same habitat form a community. For example, we can see the term biome. That's a large regional community, primarily determined by climate. Uh, you can see the examples of some biomes like the tropical rainforests. These are different type of climatic regions in our Earth. And these climatic regions are classified as biomes. Then comes the ecosystem. What's an ecosystem? An ecosystem is a community together with its non-living surroundings. Like there's freshwater ecosystem. In the freshwater ecosystem, there is a standing water, moving water, transitional community, marine ecosystem, shorelines, barrier islands, coral reefs, open oceans, and all of these ecosystems would combine and form a biosphere, combine portions of the planet in which all life exists, including land, water, and atmosphere. There is so many organisms on our Earth. I wouldn't be so surprised if they found an organism living in the volcanoes. There are probably thermophilic bacteria in the volcanoes. So all these different portions of the planet in which life exists, including land, water, and atmosphere, would, would actually combine to be called a biosphere. We don't know how many biospheres are in our solar system or maybe the universe, but we just know of one biosphere. We're not certain about other kind of biospheres. So yeah. Okay, so thank you so much. I'm sorry the video was a bit long today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Uh, we'll meet again and bye bye. Thank you so much.